like air fryer food.
Chili's is where it's at.
Chili's has really good wings.
Chili's has really good burgers, I think.
I don't eat burgers, so I wouldn't know.
Chili's did it. I had wings last time I went to Chili's though, and they were good.
Oh, you know what issue I should have brought in?
What?
I should have brought in food at this mental hospital. I just want you to imagine like the shittiest day at the school cafeteria. Like I feel like at the school cafeteria there was always like that one day where it was just kind of like
For me,
you're sitting there. You kind of just
a quantifiable item to that, because not that it was a bad item, because there were many bad items, but the thing is, at my school lunch personally, they always had like 3 options, and it was like two options that would vary every day, or a peanut butter and jelly. So you know the peanut butter and jelly days were like, oh, those other options were.
Yeah. I think the funniest part is that, like, at any, like, cafeteria, whether it's school or a hospital or a prison or whatever, the person that's making the food, they don't even want to eat that shit. They eat something else on their lunch break. I think that's all you really need to know, is that the person preparing the food doesn't even want to eat it, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, I feel like it's just goop that they put into a vibrating box that turns it into food a lot of the time.
Yeah, something that vaguely resembles a food item.
School lunch pizza fucking sucked. That's my hot take. And everybody was always so excited on pizza day. I never got the pizza. Fucking school lunch pizza sucked ass.
Dude, school lunch pizza was at least palatable.
Some of them, I guess there were different types of school lunch pizza. There was like the school lunch pizza where it was more similar to like a Tostitos pizza. It had like the little square pepperonis. Those were fine.
Yeah.
But then they started giving out like real looking pizza slices, and those tasted like shit.
You guys want to know about the pizza I had the other day?
What pizza did you have the other day?
This is actually a few weeks ago when I was inpatient. The pizza that I had in inpatient a few weeks ago. Which, if you don't know, I'm in residential right now, and residential is where you like live there for like a month or 2 or like more, and inpatient is where they just like kind of send you there for like a week, when you're like a threat to yourself and others and need to be under like care. So in inpatient, I ordered pizza because I'm like, whatever, you know, it's like how bad can you fuck up pizza, really?
Pretty bad, as it turns out.
Riley, what I got, I'm not even sure if I would call this pizza. This was like, I'm straight up telling you the truth. This was like a tortilla, and somebody like splattered like a tiny bit of like marinara sauce, and then just sprinkled some shredded cheese and threw it in the microwave, and the tortilla got like crispy.
It's a fucking Lunchables pizza.
It was worse than a Lunchables pizza.
Oh my god.
It's so disgusting.
Fucking Dollar Tree pizza.
Yeah, it was worse than like Dollar Tree pizza. It was so bad. Like the fact that the audacity to call that pizza. It was literally a tortilla with like marinara sauce and like a tiny bit of shredded cheese put in a microwave. It was so disgusting. Yeah, I mean, like, here you get some like undercooked chicken or like, and there's always a vegetarian option, and the vegetarian option always sucks. It's always like, one of them was just like a bunch of vegetables and like guac in like a tortilla. Like it's more like what people think vegetarians eat rather than actual vegetarian food.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, vegetarians like guac and vegetables. Let's just throw it in a tortilla and they'll eat it. Yeah, that's some gross shit, man.
That's what they think of fucking vegans. Just like, throw some guacamole in a tortilla, call it a day.
And the funny thing about food here is like, the more good it sounds, like, you know, it's like the worse it is. Like, if you're like in a shitty cafeteria and they're like, ooh, beef stroganoff, you're like, oh, that's gonna be disgusting, right? Like, there's no way they can execute something like that here, right? Or like Chinese chicken, or like, you know, like sesame chicken with soy sauce. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that sounds like good food, but like, it's in a shitty cafeteria. There's no way they're gonna be able to execute it well.
Yeah, it's gonna be executed extremely poorly.
Chicken Alfredo was just chicken tenders and noodles with a shitty Alfredo sauce. Which was actually not that bad, I'll let you know.
That one was passable.
one thing that really did stand out, dude, the vegetarian chicken sandwiches, they tasted exactly like real chicken, like cafeteria chicken nonetheless, but very real. Like, definitely tasted like chicken. There was no like vegetable-y vibe going on. Usually with like vegetarian meat, even like the so-called like, you know, like I guess impossible meat that's like supposed to be like just like real meat, like you could taste a little bit of vegetable-y shit in there, you know what I mean?
Wait, are you going full vegan? Were you eating fucking impossible chicken sandwiches?
Well, no, because oftentimes like the other option would just be so much worse that I would just go with the vegetarian option.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's bad. Luckily, it looks like they have like meal plans. So if you're like me and you have a lot of food sensory issues, you can talk to like the dietitian and they can like prepare some like mac and cheese or something on days that they make food that you can't like stomach. So
Yeah.
It looks like I won't have to deal with it too much longer. But yeah, man, it's like it can get really bad. Mental hospital food. I mean, just hospital food in general. But I think it's really funny to bring in mental hospital food as my issue. So
You had to bring in some sort of mental hospital related issue.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. And you have to put me with like the.
It's gonna be
like,
you.
my
It's
arms
gonna be
together.
you. It's gonna be you with the Hannibal Lecter like mask in a prison in a padded room. And
Yeah.
Demigloom institutionalized.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pimp it in your Discord server, and it's gonna get a bunch of views from Demigloom fans. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. No, I'll pimp it too. I'll add everyone.